Danganronpa.
Okay, testing. Testing. Okay, we're finally good. Sorry. We were trying a different set of headphones. It didn't work. As I do with every other game, I blame Troy. We're gonna get right into the trial. People died. I forgot her name. She's a photographer. Mahiru, yeah, she's dead. Okay, here we go. Trial time. Earthquake! Wasn't the last one at night?
You're so evil!
Oh, it's so weird hearing it in English. The trial's gonna be weird. I've heard it's really good though. And you've been eaten. We got a couple people missing. Too bad their microphone sucks ass. Every time I hear the ding, it just sounds like a microwave or something. That's like done toasting stuff.
So...
Oh yeah, he did redecorate.
That is... No, no!
Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, it's gonna change every time. Yep. Had the feeling. Thanks, Ryan.
Like...
It sucks because every time I have Ryan over, I'm playing two different games, focusing on the trial and not focusing on Ryan. Yeah, that might sound like the same thing, but it's really not. Oh, Taro. The pink. Oh. Second. Checking something, sorry. Okay, I'm good. think I might actually have a skill now. Because we got Chiaki's panties. Yeah! Okay. Ooh. My friend Ryan's a waste of time sometimes. His comments are just awful. He's commenting again and I can see him doing it. He knows I'm not going to answer at this point or even look at it. It's just going to keep appearing on the screen, so alright, motherfucker, you
let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I blame anything I mess up on Ryan.
During the class trial, you will
blame
present
everything
your
on everyone
arguments
else.
for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote...
Okay, I don't want to hear you talk.
No matter... Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
The first thing I saw was Syndrome.
What? Who cares about that?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Mahiru's? Mahiru, the English way of saying it.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive hit.
Yeah,
I hate his
right.
English was just like,
Then let's try
after
discussing
all,
that first.
I sound like a child narrator.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that
Some of us have not beaten that game.
it means Twilight Syndrome murder case
It
is a
says that on the
non-fiction
opening
game.
screen.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Don't worry, we don't see you. You're too busy shitting on the toilet.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are
Hey, we know
first.
that. We have a list. We made one. Too bad it's not up right now. I kind of remember it though. That one was Mikon, right?
I see!
Aha!
Girl A is probably Mikon Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll.
Why am I in a video game? Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Her voice in English is even worse with all the shit talk.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Oh gosh, who's the one that said the nasty pig shit? Was it C? Hiyoko is C, right? Or was it B?
No.
Oh gosh, I can't remember.
I see!
Yeah.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is...
Hyper energetic and unique. We know who that is.
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
What's that got to do with anything? Unless I'm dead.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Camera, the one that's dead.
I see! Girl D is
Mahiru.
Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and
Oh, we're
talk
skipping
about
Girl
Guy
E, that's
F.
cool. Monokuma.
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
He even sounds like
That
a
reminds
12-year-old.
me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyota, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on! Why do you keep saying there were 2 Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
No. It's his wife. He had a double roll.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with
In the
this.
game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Yeah.
What do you mean, little sister?
What do you think I mean by little?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister?
She died. Was the one at the beginning or was she D? No, D. Yeah, never mind.
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy?
Winning personality?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's
He
little
does sound like a
sister
Call of
is...
Duty character. Or, not character. A 12-year-old boy character.
Yeah, I have a little sister.
No, I was just responding to what you said, Ryan.
Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game.
It's not just a game.
So is this.
It's definitely based
what
on
if
true
reality?
events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type
Bo,
to die
I like
easily,
your picture.
I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Oh.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me, as usual. It happened just the other day.
About that,
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to
hate
act
his
weird
voice.
again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
I love how we became best friends with her right before she became a really important person in this game. Like, or in this trial in
Girl
the very
A
least.
is Mikan.
I
Girl
love her.
B is Hiyoko.
Okay, we've been through
and
that.
the first victim in the game.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Is that some sort of anime reference?
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Yeah, what is
Tanaka
happening?
may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Far better.
It's far better for my personality and my demon children.
hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
Of the game.
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you?
That was such a British so
Such awful
sad.
times we live in.
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E...
Would you like another iced tea? Mashed away, can you pass the mustard? Batman.
Wasn't it the third one?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Or it might be the first one. She was the killer?
I see!
Okay, good.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Bo, you're gonna have to excuse this. So is anyone else watching the stream or watching this later on. I'm gonna wait until my friend Ryan's up dicking around in the background to play the game. You continued it!
Which means
I'm
Girl E was
babysitting
killed
two
as
children older
revenge
than
for
me.
the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently,
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
but
Is that true?
in order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involved.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Excuse me.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the immediately. They climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to... Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked, so Girl D went to get the key from the office. They found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Oh god, first one. Here we go. Oh gosh, I don't know.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what else there is.
Hall. The other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
That's true.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
Oh, that's true.
She probably used a hidden passageway.
Why would I
Twilight's
agree to
hidden
that?
passageway is the world's best!
Okay, well, we know which one it is. So
After
it's
she
the
killed the
broken
first
vase
victim in the music, what did
on
Girl
what the
E do?
ultimate shitter
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
That's what I'm
So how
calling
did
him. He
Girl E
doesn't
get
have a
up to
name
the front
anymore.
of the
He's just
music
the
room?
ultimate shitter.
To go back to the music, you need to
Yeah.
go through the entrance. Plus, glass at the other 4 girls.
At the entrance hall, they heard the sound of the window shattering.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong! He just shits his pants.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
He's like, oh, fuck!
If it wasn't the window,
yeah, it's like a laxative when I shoot the bullet.
What broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the class.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Slow.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred,
it's just like,
that the killer had just escaped.
Japanese, I do think he should have.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, which means I'll feel disgusting.
I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
You're the disgusting
Then I'll
one.
shit my pants.
The weapon is pretty unconventional.
Can someone tell me if the mic is too
answer
loud?
was revealed. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Well, if you're telling us stuff about the white noise, it doesn't really matter. Named Gun something. Gundam. Apparently he has a skill that increases the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder. Okay, so nothing applies to me. Cool. I think it's a broken fish tank.
A weapon inside the music
I don't think
room,
you
huh?
can kill someone over the head with a swimsuit.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the
Broken
head?
glass, I might agree to so.
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
Maybe.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Oh, never mind.
Then the piano.
What? The piano?
Why
Good
are you
job,
going
Gundam,
even
I'm proud.
bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death,
Oh,
it should have had
hold up.
bloodstains.
That
Was
reminds
there
me
a
of a
weapon with
Vine.
bloodstains on it?
I might link
death with
this
her
to the
fist.
video later. It's a woman and she's like, every time your kids are wrong, put a quarter in a sock and beat them with it. It's the entire Vine. I love it. I hope people look it up. I don't know what it's called, but it's like sock punishment or something. And it's just a 6-second video. It's the greatest.
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked her with the...
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation conducts...
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
I just love how it says consent. Like, yeah.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right.
and I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible!
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Yeah, that is another game. Yeah, I've heard about it. It's on like the DS Lite and the 3DS, I think.
But for the killer,
Nintendo thing.
It's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think
Literally,
the killer is some
stones.
pervert. It
People
makes
died.
sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
Yeah, it's Phoenix Wright. That's what it is. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved!
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent.
She probably made
This is one of those cases where, like,
by accident.
It's like the Celeste case. She gets help
She couldn't go back.
and then kills the accomplice.
I somewhat understand that.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Well, if it's a guy...
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning hellfire But
Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth...
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember! That's obvious! Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen!
Even if I don't remember, I already know! It's obvious that guy is the killer! No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko!
Wow.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy!
You sure do talk a lot of shit.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No. The baseball bat. My baseball bat. This one.
I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What if you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Sorry, I need you to do something for me. Pull up the PowerPoint on my computer. It needs to be emailed to Clyde Sorensen. Yeah, because it's due at midnight. I forgot.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
The killer has to be someone in the game, right?
Isn't that what happened, Kyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Latin bug identification PowerPoint.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Alright. Well, I would imagine footprints. But we'll see.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today?
Whoops. Sorry, Bo.
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was squishing Mr. Ants all day!
Okay, sorry. I was trying to cover up something about, school-related things. Didn't work.
What are you saying, you four? Accusing me of killing...
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the...
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
That don't mean nothing.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
Jesus Christ, you're in
Decide that
Mikon.
based on ugliness?
Huh. They're not Hyoko's footprints? The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different...
They used the front one.
A different entrance.
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
That's a change in...
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that...
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass! She's obviously lying!
Huh?
It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Yeah.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that. I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Sure.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not! Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Could be either of those, really. Yeah, I think it is the first one.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning
No,
walk.
I agree, but it's the only one that makes sense.
No, that's wrong!
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
That letter!
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now! I totally saw you!
Huh?
So did we.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
But you
It's
mentioned
too obvious,
it.
though,
You
isn't
also
it?
passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway,
This is why you shouldn't be a
that
lone
letter
rider,
in
because you
Hazuki's
should make
testimony
alibis.
says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place,
Oh, the closet.
and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
It's that closet.
Here!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies.
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Such a
I
lie,
have
you're
captured
such a
the
liar.
true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof. My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
It's a trap.
I wish
This
they
is
had. They're so
obviously
cute.
someone's trap.
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
Maybe you are the one with
The
the
one
mask.
with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right?
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all! Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island! Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
Her and Hero should get together. Or Hero.
Why,
She can be kinda
if you
dumb.
continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
I usually skip through audio halfway through just because it takes a long time, but his I just have to listen to. It's just so great.
Don't blame Miss Sonia!
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn!
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
Oh god, I don't know what this weird thing is.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt! You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy!
Oh, what? Whoa. Now I'm gonna listen to
I shall render my verdict upon this. Hiyoko is this.
I'm telling you...
There's no doubt! You went to the beach house!
Yeah, she
And
did
weren't
say
you
that,
also
like,
hiding?
yelling.
So that's when you dropped the gummy!
You waited for your chance to kill, and afterward, you fled from the beach house!
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee,
And that's how you left your footprints!
Yeah, I guess I shoot trap.
I shall render my
Which
verdict
kinda doesn't
upon
make
this
sense,
mystery's
that's how you're supposed to
conclusion.
argue.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
The sinner!
telling you, it's a trap!
Like he had a voice crack. Oh no. It is the gummy
I shall
bag.
render my verdict
Come
upon this
on.
mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed.
So,
I'm telling
we
you,
hit this
it's a
again.
trap!
Oh no, oh no.
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed
Oh
Mahiru!
no, I hit the wrong button.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt! You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
So I hit
that's
his
when
thing?
you dropped the gummy! No,
There
that's
we go.
wrong!
Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, you lose so much health in DR1.
About that
Sometimes
gummy.
you lose a heart and a
Is
half. It
Yoko really-
hurts.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're calling her a midget. We're really going there.
You're a midget too, you know.
Thank you.
You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
Or getting a long dick.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow.
I
so
would
it
sing that, but it's
obviously
not in my
looked like it
place.
was
I
lemon
can't
flavor.
sing it.
Huh?
That's a
The
Game
gummy
Grumps
is
thing.
yellow? And it's no
Can't take
mine!
their jokes.
The ones I eat don't have...
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this?
You probably left him in the car. Because I gave him to you.
I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Okay, we're gonna pause for a second. Wait, can I like check on my pet in the middle of this? It's my snake! It's my snake. I love my snake. We're having a break and playing with snake. Like and subscribe for snake. Like and subscribe for snake getting presents. Like and subscribe for snake. Snake too good. Wasting time while waiting for people to do stuff. Waiting for things to happen. Yeah, we got Chiaki's undies. We got Snick. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't usually do it, but for Snick I will. We're still waiting for people to come back, but it's okay. We have something to look at while we wait. I'm gonna turn my audio off for a second. I'll be right back. Alright. Should be back on. Sorry if there's a black block on the screen. That's just telling me that my mic's plugged back in. Anyway, going on with the trial. I hope you got your daily bit of snicks. We're gonna keep going.
Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
I have a feeling we're gonna be agreeing with Fuyuhiko or something. Alright, let's see.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
Why was the K capitalized in walk? Alright.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece.
We're talking about the
footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
No
we can thank
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No, that's wrong.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you
I'm sorry! Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Probably to frame
Someone
the child. Not my child.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer, after all.
Seriously, that's not true.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer.
There's no way she could
If
have
she
dragged
handled
the
a body that bloody, I think her
That too,
clothes
and you
and
can't
skin
change
would
in
have
the
been stained
bathhouse.
with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer. Yay! With this, my...
I won't let you look down on me.
Uh-oh.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer!
Why? Oh god, here we go. I hate these. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door,
then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Jesus, okay.
if Mahiru didn't block the door,
then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah, I did it the first try, baby. The water wasn't working.
Washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she...
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
She wasn't wearing any clothes, and they're fused to her body. Oh yeah, she can't get dressed or undressed by herself. Aha! Oh, what?
Damn it!
Oh wait, no, she can't tie the ribbon on. That's what it was.
I see!
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before. Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that.
Oh.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the...
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru, because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
That's gonna be how I threaten people now. Or curse them. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
And I'm sorry for being pig barf.
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier? Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Okay, I'm gonna wait right here for a second. Troy walked out of the room again and he really wants to see this. Just waiting. I swear one day I'm going to get, like, hashtag blame Troy trending. This is all Troy's fault. Alright, we're back.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, it's like the same letter.
I saw this letter, and and went to the beach house at that time.
I can prove it with this.
This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had? Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m.
Oh, one of them was about changing the place and one was about changing the time.
Whoa! The meeting...
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell
The
you?
handwriting's exactly the same, though. It could be both. But I think it is the one Hyoko had. Dang it.
Damn it!
I think it's both. No. Yeah. Ah, I was right. Hashtag blame Troy. Oh, come on. Wrong order. This one. I was right to begin with.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer.
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward.
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
Okay.
I was scared. I was really, really scared.
The killer probably planned to frame Hyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything... That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong!
Hyoko, please do not cry. Wait...
Is it really okay to believe her so easily?
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, the killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma?
Hey.
Whoa! He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. The only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Intermission. Alright. So that means we're about halfway through?
Well now.
Hey!
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Okay.
I'm Monami. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's... Oh, I can't do anything. Everyone do your best. Go...
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko...
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Well, the one person that came out flustered while we were at the dining place was Fuyuhiko. So maybe. Uh-oh. Logic dive. I don't like this. What? I'm gonna let Troy do this the first time just to see how it's done, because I'm kind of confused. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm gonna watch Troy do this the first time, and then maybe try later. Whoa! I thought this was gonna be 2D. Okay, it said to use the brakes. Sometimes, not now, but... This is trippy. Don't do drugs, kids. This is exactly what happens. before she arrived. I think you keep going. Alright. Whoa. Question 2. Oh, maybe not. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is trippy. It was before she left because she was knocked out, right? Or would it be after? It would be after, I think. Doesn't even matter. Okay. Yeah, it'd have to be after because they planted the gummy and everything. Alright. Whoa. Parkour! Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think this might be a Troy minigame, because I can't do it. It had to be the beach house. Right?
Yeah, because there were no footprints.
There was nothing outside.
There were no footprints. There definitely wasn't footprints.
Alright. Whoa, Rainbow Road! Oh, that was it? We just had to know they were hiding in the beach house? Alright.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
Wouldn't it be the shower room? We sure? What is this thing? It's a bench. Yeah. In here? Because there were empty bottles. I don't know. That'd be weird. I'll try it. Nope. No. Nope. Well, I guess. It has to be in here.
Maybe they were hiding in the closet.
Could they have?
Here!
Oh, in the case, maybe. In the surfboard
Killer
case.
is probably hiding in the closet.
Maybe.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place?
No, the surfboard
And
case
without
wasn't even a
Kyoko
clue.
knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
They just arranged a hiding spot. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. It wasn't even evidence though. That's so weird.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they
Ryan,
could
I
have
got
hidden
it.
in
I'm
there.
sorry.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy. 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Cause we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
That's messed up.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
Ew.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently,
so confused.
and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house.
Saying whatever you want, even if we...
All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time?
Yeah, because the body announcement came after
including the
Soda
killer or
saw
not?
it. Yeah, which means if the killer isn't included, someone else saw it.
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay?
Okay, and the person that was flustered is Fuyuhiko.
3 people
and
other
the only
than the
person
killer
he
discovered
probably saw was
Mahiru's
Hiyoko.
body.
What's wrong with
anyone.
that?
Nothing.
Which is why he was so
I
biased.
just thought it was somewhat strange.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away.
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now,
that's why there are
let's
so many
start
bottles
the argument,
in the trash can.
shall we?
All but the colored liquids are gone. So if they took the clear things, they could clean shit. Truth. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, I hate these, man.
Yeah. Well, now you know there's guaranteed to be one.
Dang it. Thanks for the use.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
Good job.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
I don't think I have the right bullet.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been...
They didn't have to use the shower.
It's something other than the shower.
Maybe they wore one when they... If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Oh, thank God. Okay.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely
clog. Really long time.
Perhaps someone other... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower. So washing it off would have been impossible.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Got him. Nope, it's the bottles. I was right.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. What? I see!
Yeah! Awesome.
Drinks inside the refrigerator.
I've seen through it.
Oh, gosh
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Trash can's definitely the one. And my blade's on that, right? Yeah.
It's true there were drinks in the beach. However, try think one
Christ.
bottle drink wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Christ! Oh, okay. Oh my god.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words!
She was standing beside the fridge the entire time. Like, she was in the trash can?
How many times do I have to tell you?
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone?
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles...
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Oh.
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Oh my god, are you serious? Oh shit. No. Oh my god, I teared up a little bit. I think I know exactly what happened. Oh my god. Did Ryan I think, oh my god. They would have been soaking wet, but if they were wearing a wetsuit.
See? Just as I
Oh shit! Oh, I'm tearing up. Holy shit! And that's how she knows the motto.
You know who the killer
For the
is?
justice oh my god.
Let me ask, who might
Case fucking closed. Oh, hell yeah. Anyway. Oh, Pico is wet, though. Is it Peko?
You're the only one!
Holy shit, okay. You gotta admit, my theory was good, though.
Is it you?
Hey! What are you being quiet for?
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner. If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body.
Peko?
But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Okay, Peko, sorry.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Ah.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot
Yeah,
about
they might have worked together. Ah, maybe.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
You know, though.
Mention it.
The roadside door was blocked! Then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko?
And you would
You're
need
not
more
the
than one person to get out of that
suspect. Peko
window.
is.
Who cares about that?
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I
Wow,
might
they
just have an answer to that mystery.
Whoops.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option. Well, nothing really.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is?
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside!
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window!
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
We did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on... Huh? Pekka was wearing a
She was wearing a
swimsuit, remember?
swimsuit
Where would she
and her
even
sword.
hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place...
Oh, God. Wooden sword. Damn. Are we sure it's wooden sword? I would get rid of those, yeah. God, this takes so long. You can speed it up, remember? Is it wooden sword, Ryan? Giving us a lot of bees. Oh, bamboo. Okay. Sorry. Thank you, Bo. Wood and bamboo, it's the same stuff. Kinda, sorta. Give us an A! Oh my god, this takes forever. Just to make things clear, I'm not playing. This is Troy. He's good. Oh my god. Troy, hurry. Get rid of shit. Not what we need. Give us an M. Oh my god. There we go. B. I said thank you, Bo, because he was the first comment I saw. Thanks, both of you. We need that S for the sword. Now move that O. That was not smart. Oh, maybe it was. We need that. Yeah. Oh god, the M. Oh my god, okay. We need that W. Yeah. Oh my god, so many D's. Oh. I would destroy one of the D's. Destroy the D! Oh my god. Oh god. Ow. Oh, R, right there, please. Oh my god, this game is awful. This one is not good. I am not a fan of this one. D. Oh my god, okay. Oh god.
I got it!
I know I just screamed D multiple times, but I don't even care.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Which kind of would have been hard to
Are
swim
you
with.
saying she used that bamboo sword?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step, you see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I
yeah,
tell
that's
you?
true.
A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia?
Yeah, that still doesn't
Ninjas
explain
only
the body.
exist in
Well,
Japan.
yeah, it doesn't really. Well, no, if she let out Fuyuhiko first and then stepped up, yeah.
Well,
But that doesn't
it
explain
is
the
a bamboo
math.
sword, but I'm
Unless
sure a slender girl like Peko
Peko
could
is
easily use it to
The
climb.
serial killer girl.
Well, Peko,
Which
do you have anything
would
to
seem
say?
kind of repetitive from the last season with Toko. We don't have fever time.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the... If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
No. Oh god, what? Oh yeah, this.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up!
I'm literally
Shut
doing the same
up!
thing as last time, right? Nothing changed, or?
Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut, bastard!
Whoa, what?
Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously
I
impossible!
didn't have the rhythm thing.
Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up!
Oh my
Shut
god.
up! Don't fuck with me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been— This is the end!
Oh, thank god. Okay. I'm just glad I got that first try. I wanted to be perfectly clear. I suck at rhythm things and I was in percussion for 5 years.
She could have recovered it with her sword back.
So I did drum stuff for 5 years and I still have problems with that rhythm game.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
Aha! Boobies.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even
though.
Hakane said she's like a ninja. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan. Even so, how disappointing.
No, you just back off.
Is it true?
Hold on! You're just
Why
making
is he
assumptions!
freaking out so much?
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
It's too easy.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Nah, she's
Hold
too
on.
calm.
Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then,
Toyihiko
why did you
did.
kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. I must say, it was for the sake of justice.
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world. I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill.
Hold up, is this the
For
motto?
the sake of protecting justice.
Oh my god.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
Her eyes changed.
Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish.
Oh yeah, maybe, okay, I'm gonna repeat what Troy said. Maybe Fuyuhiko did it, but in order to let that justice be served for his sister, Peko memorized the lines from that book, like she knew the language or something, or learned it from Sonia, and went and got that mask, and planted it at the scene of the crime.
I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must...
Could she be...
As the light of justice shines upon my mask. Justice complete!
Ew. Ew.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then,
This is terrifying.
let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Same. Thank you, Soda.
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice in the name of sparkling, shining justice. I have
What are all
come to
these
deliver
symbols?
justice.
What's going on? What's this? chip?
Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask! This mask is the dividing line, just like various idols.
It's too
The
obvious
sun
that
is
she left it at the
revealed
scene of the
because it lies
crime,
just
though.
beyond your glance. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is...
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey. Hey. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer. Hey.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
Give me 1 second.
No matter
Sorry,
what, I must not overlook
our cat
evil.
Nico was getting into something he knew he wasn't supposed to, so I had to stop him.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Justice. Oh, hell.
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword.
This is unrealistic.
And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
Here, I can answer the question whether it's her or not. How long have we been streaming?
Pecco, is this your true identity?
Yeah, no,
My
it's
true
not.
identity? It just shows my determination. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh! I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Really? Wait. Really? Really? I don't know, man. Bam. Perfect. And yeah. No. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Right here. I'll just assume this is like the first. He's eating a gummy. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Okay, nope. None of those yet. This one goes right here. Yeah. And this goes here. I think this goes here. No. Goes right here. Okay. And then this goes right here. So it's a huge piece of evidence, or a big piece of evidence. There we go. Is this really the closing argument? Is it really? This is... what?
Here's everything that happened in this case.
What?
The incident began this morning when Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Kyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan by preparing a specific item. That item was the letters. The letter Mahiru received and the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to... Hyoko totally trusted that letter and was drugged into unconsciousness by the... After putting Hyoko to sleep, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been... Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, but the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used plastic water bottles. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room in place of showering. They washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she... I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that... After Hyoko left and placed a gummy that they brought with them to... Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began... They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily. The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window. As long as they're able to reach the window. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
She obviously did it to have Fuyuhiko feel better too.
What of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying?
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can...
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive.
Are you
It's not serious. It's justice! If I fall here,
every
who will
time she says
combat
justice
the
takes a
evils
shot
of this
in the game.
world.
You
Now,
probably die of alcohol.
follow your hearts of justice that hurry and carry on justice!
Yeah, on second thought, don't do it. Do it every time.
Give me a break!
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice. Don't worry. The justice...
I can't stand her anymore.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I've heard your story. Now then, please pull the lever and who will be chosen as the blackened?
Okay.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time? Pardon me.
Continue our discussion?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Honestly, it felt
Yeah, there's
strange.
no way this trial
There's
was
a
over. I don't
distinct
know.
difference between...
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! That would be me! Sparkling justice!
Yeah, then... Would it though? But she had to translate it. Wouldn't it be nationality?
I see!
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist, and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice...
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that... However, that's perfectly fine, and... even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My
so
duty
her goal
has already been finished.
was to get the blackened off the hook.
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose?
Now that you've already cast your votes.
Hey, be clearer!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool?
She called herself a tool.
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. Finally...
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Well, yeah, 'cause we saw
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. I see!
So maybe Peko.
Are you talking about the body discovery?
Yep, that's right.
Someone else
I
killed.
mean, didn't Monokuma say so? That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of...
No, that's not it.
Huh?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, that means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Yahiko. Duh. Okay. I was about to say, there's no way it would be Peko.
You're the only one!
Oh, this case is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. You better shape up.
I see. Now I finally see the connection.
But even if it's the motive, it's... would you call a game like that...
Yep, picture. Monokuma gave something. Yeah, it's the same thing in general.
I can prove it with this!
Okay.
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos. You knew all... You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right?
Yeah, that did look a lot like Sonya, though. I'm not gonna lie. But it's not. They have the same blonde hair.
Because whoever beat the game first will receive the ending prize. It was the envelope, right? The person who received
so
the ending
pretty
prize.
much what I get from
It
this,
was you,
they ran out
wasn't
of
it?
ideas for how to get, you know, away with the murder or whatever. So they made it so obvious that they had to make it so roundabout that we picked the wrong person.
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That...
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? 'Cause
Peko is the killer, right?
Yeah, but now we all chose Peko, so we're gonna die.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I had no motive for killing Mahiru. I was simply used as a tool.
Hey! What's going on?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what...
No, I have no aim. But my young master does.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up...
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you
Good
to
job.
decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Hey, that's pretty good. And that.
I'm in a bind. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. Sorry.
Hey! Hey!
Well, you just don't know.
Hey,
No. I am nothing but a tool.
What?
That's messed up. Oh.
If my young
Aw.
master is attacked, I must
Top
defend him
right.
as his
It's so
shield.
cute.
If he intends to
Little
kill,
baby
I
sword.
must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, until this body of mine can no longer move.
That is...
Nothing.
Huh?
Dang.
You fiend.
No. I am nothing but a tool.
Damn it. Damn it! Don't fuck with me!
you...
So...
But... Oh my my! Huh?
But...
Are you serious?
Oh...
But... Hey,
What the?
damn it!
And so...
That is...
Hey.
Why, you...
But... Why?
Shut the hell up!
What are you saying?
Yeah, Fuyuhiko was talking to her. He was just a distraction for Peko to be able to bat her up, you know?
Jeez.
Oh. Oh, what a coward.
Young master,
Oh.
I am finished.
What?
Yeah, too soon, I'm sorry.
Of course!
Too soon. This game came out in like 2012 or 2013, right?
Be quiet.
Yes, indeed!
It cannot be.
I know I am just discovering you're dead, but... I don't do well in these situations, okay?
That's obviously wrong.
Yeah, but she still killed her, so we were right, weren't we?
No.
This is troubling!
I see. Great!
Wrong.
A tool.
Now then. Huh? Hey.
Oh my.
What?
Hold on.
What? Jeez.
She's in love with him, isn't she?
Hey,
Huh?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Young master.
Dang. True.
Young master!
Hey.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
I don't know, I still think she killed him.
What the?
Killed her.
You already know, right?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible. There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap!
Regardless, I will not flee. I have a plan.
Huh?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home. I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go after you leave. I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape! Sorry.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace. Peko.
Young master!
Oh, too bad. Why you?
Hey. Jeez. Sorry. Huh?
Young master!
What?
Even so,
Peko.
I am terribly sorry. Goodbye. And please do not cause a senseless killing such... I will never feel despair.
So cool!
Young Master Fuyuhiko,
So,
I want you to remember.
jeez.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Why?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I never needed a tool. You didn't...
Let's give it everything!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just...
Young Master?
Why?
Let's go! It's punishment!
No.
Please, I need you!
Young Master? Young Master!
Damn, son. Yeah, now he's gonna be real blubber. Blubbering baby. To match his baby face. Damn it, baby. Whoa. This looks different. It looks more like a painting. Which I guess is the point. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What's gonna happen? Wait a minute.
What?
Oh my god. Oh shit. That's the feeling of despair, and then she gets killed too. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, first off, overkill. Oh my god. Okay, yep, that comment. Alright. Oh my god. Well, that whole blubbering thing, well, shit. He did that on purpose so she would feel despair. I've never seen a double execution.
Such a waste. Damn it.
Oh.
Such despair.
I'm gonna
Isn't
skip
that
what he
right?
says because he's gonna bitch after every single freaking trial.
Listen carefully.
So why was Fuyuhiko killed?
What?
Everyone!
You serious?
Wait, what?
He's still breathing.
Oh, what?
Is he gonna be okay? Do something! Hey!
I'm tripped by his blood. He won't stop bleeding out.
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
You're so stupid.
You stupid brother.
I don't. What the heck?
That's wrong.
Huh?
Hey.
Oh, that's true.
Hey.
Unbelievable. Fine. So, like...
An amp.
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood?
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER, so...
Oh.
Damn it.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I do think he did it just to get, yeah, despair out of Peko. I skipped over something super important. What?
However,
Fall, my tears.
About not having a choice in breaking the rules? What?
Damn it!
I didn't see anything. I don't know. Can you not just tell me, Ryan? Sorry if people missed that and are angry at me too. Okay, so you're not gonna tell me. But it's super... Okay, cool. Thanks. I still don't understand this mechanism. See, Ryan, this is why I didn't want to play it in English.
You guys can see it, right?
Because as much as you think I like,
Poor
I'm
people are
really
already
not a fan of
gone.
Monokuma's voice, so I skip through what he says on most occasions because of his voice.
We took our time preparing the hope fragments. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. That guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Uh-oh.
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed, even if we have to pay the ultimate price. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
It would have been cool if they'd put a question mark on Fuyuhiko. Alright.
Life Dragon Blade. Death lies in video games. That is this in a nutshell.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. I did say I was just gonna do the trial, and it's getting pretty late here. I guess I'll go back and try to find that information. If I can't find it, I'll probably put a link or a note up near where it happened so that everyone else can go look at it too. Again, I'm really sorry. I'll go back and find it or put it in the comments or something. Probably not the comments because that's a spoiler, but I'll figure out a way. If no one's gonna help me out with it, I'll figure it out and I'll put it in a link or something. So yeah, ending it here. Don't know when I'll stream next. Hopefully tomorrow, or really today, time-wise. But yeah, until then.